Hey everyone, it's Sarah and I'm here with my third layout using the March Scrap Stash Kit, which is called Bunny Hop. And I am going to do a layout today. I kind of just went through my papers or my pictures and I was like, I don't know which one. So I'm just looking through my papers first. Sometimes that kind of sparks an idea. And so I went ahead and started pulling a couple things that I thought went well together, and I'm going to document getting a new car, which we just got a couple weeks ago. So I pulled out a piece of cardstock and a couple pieces of pattern paper, pulling out some thickers, and just kind of anything that's really jumping out at me. It's going to be kind of like yellow and blue with a little splash of pink in there. So I'm literally just doing anything that is jumping out at me. And Kaylin is scrapbooking with me that morning, so you're going to see her hands pop in there every so often. We had a day, this was on a Friday. I think this was on the, let me see what day this was. It was last Friday. Today's Monday. What is today? Yeah, today is the 30th, so this was on the 27th that we were scrapbooking. Oh, she was showing you what she was doing. And she did not have school. They had it was parent-teacher conference day, and I didn't have to go in to meet with her teacher. It was kind of for, mostly for kids who needed a little bit of extra help, so her teacher told me she's doing great, so I don't need to go in. So we had a day off. And I said, well, I'm going to scrapbook. So if you want to scrapbook with me, you can. And she absolutely climbed up there. So, okay, so I mounted my pictures on a piece of yellow cardstock, and I am going to use these two different pattern papers. The background one, which is like the striped teal, that is from Crepe Paper Flea Market, and I love that paper. And I've used it before. I think it was either this one or something very similar. And then I have that sheet, and I still have another sheet in my stash. And I was looking through my stash the other day, kind of getting some stuff together to do a sale. And I was like, no, I've used it twice, and I want to use it again. So that's one of those holy grail papers for me. And then the large one in the center, which is like the blue and the brown and the yellow, that one is from My Mind's Eye. It's from the So Sophie collection. So that's pretty old as well. And I have my pictures there. So the top picture there is my Ford Edge all banged up, and I miss it. I love that car so much. It was a 2007 Ford Edge. Loved it. And then the bottom is our new car, which is a 2015 Honda CR-V. I'm helping Kaylin get some stuff down. Which I actually really do like the CR-V as well. My mom has an older CR-V that she loves, and so when we started looking, that was kind of the first thing I wanted to look at, and then as soon as I drove it, I really liked it. So I do like my new car. I am still kind of mourning the loss of my old one because it was just one of those things that I wasn't ready to get a new car. It was going great. I didn't have a ton of miles on it. It was kind of getting up there, but it wasn't, anything crazy, and the car was really good to me. We never had any issues, and someone crashed into us. I was like, no. Okay. I need to get over it. Get over yourself, Sarah. Okay. So I am using these thickers, and these are a foam thicker, and those are called Wonder, and they're a really nice pink. So I'm doing my title on the top and the bottom. So I'm saying on the top it's going to be Goodbye Edge, and then on the bottom I'm going to say Hello CR-V. Excuse me. And I've done that a couple times. I've been kind of breaking up my title to go like on the top and the bottom of the pictures. It's been kind of cool. I've enjoyed it. Oh, Layla's there too. I had Kaylin across from me and Layla over to my right, and I do not let her play with my scrapbook supplies. So I let her play with my washi tape sometimes just because there's plenty to spare of that. So, but she was coloring in one of her coloring books at the table with us as well. So I have my title there, and I use the pink so that it stands out against the busy background paper there, and I think it does a good job. And I'm using this washi tape. This washi tape is from Freckled Fawn, and it's a stripe, and it goes from pink to gold to pink to gold. So it alternates between the colors, and I really like it a lot. So I'm going to use a little bit on the top and a little bit on the bottom. right under where my title goes. And I'm going to use some of these die cuts here. The Hello There is from Amy Tangerine. The calendar card is from Jenny Bolin. I'm going to use that to mark the day that we actually got the car. We got into our accident on February 28th, and I got my new car on March 13th. It was very, very, very quick. We have really good car insurance, and they took care of us like right away, almost to the point where I was like, you need to slow down, like, because I am not ready for you to come take my car, because my car ended up being totaled. It was going to cost more to get it fixed than for them to just buy the car from us, and so we can get a new car. And we lucked out really nicely because the settlement cost paid for half of our CRV. So that's really nice. We're gonna have a really low car payment on that, which is wonderful. So I was very thankful for our insurance company, and the fact that I had to do all this by myself because my husband was in Montgomery, Alabama doing training. So I was the one who was talking to the insurance and buying the car. I had to buy the car all by myself. There's Kaylin's page that she made. That's what she made while she was sitting there. I think at the end of this one, she actually asked me to hold up one of her pages. I think she made like 3 that day. She busted them out. Okay, so I'm using more stuff. All right, so the large circle die cut underneath with the large flower is Amy Tangerine. I also used a little die cut that had an RV on it, and it said on the go, but I don't have an RV, or I don't think I have pictures of an RV. My parents used to have one. I might check and see if I have any pictures of it. They don't have it anymore, but I cut out the on the go part and put it there along with a couple of puffy stickers. One says Blurg, because that's pretty much how I felt. I think that's from 30 Rock, I want to say. Maybe it's been a while, I'm pretty sure. And then Explore I also put on there, and I put that just because we were kind of exploring our options on, hey, we have to get a new car. And in all honesty, we really thought about getting a new Edge instead, just getting another Edge, but the cost was just insane. Even with a really good down payment, it was going to be a little bit too much for us. So the CRV was cheaper and just as nice, so we went ahead and did that. It is smaller, which honestly I kind of don't really care about that anymore, because we don't have strollers or anything, that we're not lugging around a ton of stuff anymore like we used to. You know, when the girls were little, we had huge car seats and huge stroller and blah blah blah, but we're not into that anymore, so we don't really need a ton of extra room. So it's working out pretty nicely. Okay, so I'm doing my journaling on this piece of paper. It's a very light chevron pattern, but so you can still read the journaling, no problem. And then I put a sticker, a transparent sticker from Amy Tangerine on the top of it that says the truth. So I'm kind of talking about my feelings, how sure, I got a new car, but I really didn't want a new car. You know, I was really mad about someone, you know, doing that and having to, you know, we had to get a new car. We were forced into it. It took me some time. I'm still not over it, because I'm still angry. Anyway, okay. So I used another transparent sticker from Amy Tangerine. It says That Happened, and I'm going to use some of these hot pink enamel dots. And oh, I also used a puffy sticker of a car on the Hello There die cut. It's a light blue car. Figured that was a good time to use it, huh? And that's going to complete my layout. I have some close-ups here coming for you. If you guys have any questions, please let me know, and I'm going to have some more layouts coming up here real soon for you. Let me see if nope, no Kaylin this time. It might be in the next one. All right, hope you guys have a great day. Bye.